Launch the game, already a good introduction with a sick-ass menu screen. Skip the tutorial because mama didn't raise no bitch. Okay, maybe she did. Once the tutorial was complete, we started off the game with the King of Wakanda talking to his advisor, and then we meet you, the main character, Raiden. Or should I say, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
So you and Captain Wakanda have a conversation in the car for a while, then all of a sudden, the car stops. Now you've heard of Mr. Lightning Bolt, now let me tell you about Mr. Lightning McQueen over here, because this motherfucker is speed. After an intense gun versus sword fight, it's obvious the gun's gonna win. Oh! How unexpected. So this motherfucker, who somehow managed to find the only 10 out of 10 doctor recommended toothpaste, turns everybody into a fillet while you're trying to get the president of Wakanda, God, I can't stop making that fucking joke, out of the country. And, oh shit, is that a rocket? You tank that rocket harder than Johnny Depp has been tanking Amber Heard's hits for all these years. Jets hit the fan more than when you try to cool off a monkey at the zoo, and you finally step out. Cool jacket throw.
God, I'm so fucking cool.
And so Raiden finally unleashes his suitcase sword and kills everybody in the area. So you slice, rice, and dice everybody until you get to your next objective, and... Aww, it's a puppy! And all of a sudden, this fat fuck comes down from the sky and turns this other motherfucker into sashimi. Becomes Edward Scissorswords, chops this dude's head off, and then fucks off with African Obama. You go to chase after him, but then you get stopped by the giant fucking dog. Wait, I'm starting to think that's not a dog. And with some finger-clicking skills that would really impress my girlfriend, I managed to carry the entire fucking thing and yeet it into the stratosphere. After a long, intense fight, you neuter the puppy. Epically. S rank, sick. You hunt down the guy running on top of whatever the fuck's in your way, slicing through shit, and finally you get to him. But, yeah, it turns out the giant dog was just taking a nap. So you play Russian roulette hopscotch, slice around a bit, think you defeated it, and then all of a sudden it tries to eat you. But long story short, you turn that motherfucker into Old Yeller. And when Fat Fuck is seemingly surrounded by several armed military personnel, he says,
Skedaddle, skedanish, I will now vanish.
Fuck, he got away.
So in order for you to catch up, you Tokyo drift, wall run, and jump onto the train. Speed round. You finally catch back up, you see three dudes, Fat Man, T'Challa, and Brazilian guy. Fat guy says you're too late, slices up a throat a little bit. You rush in to go help, but Lightning McQueen stops you.
Ka-chow!
And just like every horror movie, the black guy dies first. He then gets dumped off the train with such amazing ragdoll physics.
Skedaddle, skedanish, I will now vanish.
You already made that joke.
I wasn't sure if you heard it. So you start a fight that you are destined to lose. One sick-ass train fight later, and Sam gives you this line, which, you know, honestly, I'm just gonna let you watch the actual gameplay and not do any jokes over it, because I actually like this.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose. It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No. My sword is a tool of justice.
Well, fuck.
So you fight and fight until you almost get your head chopped off by a walking guillotine. But you're the main character. What, do you think you really were gonna die? No, this isn't Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. This is Metal Gear Rising. Brazilian guy heads back to Brazil and you pass out.
And that's the end of Chapter 1.
3 weeks after the events from Chapter 1, as clearly stated by this subtitle. And I still have my mouse on screen for another 23.16 seconds before I finally realize and pause the game to change it. Quick recap. You're flying on a plane to do a mission on an island. Yeah, that's all I really gathered from that. Next thing you know, you fly in like a guided missile, then slowly turn into an episode of Baywatch. What the fuck? Mass seek and kill. Just like always, slicing up enemies.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people. People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn, that's cold. So Raiden uses his spidey sense to figure out where the enemies are, then proceeds to cut them up so small that you could put them in a bowl of rice and no one would even notice. I just want to appreciate the fact that these guys are blinder than a disease-filled grandma because they couldn't even see me when I was standing directly across from a box. So I decide to try to cut them up and then I get WWE super slammed into the wall. So I slice up Mecha John Cena and then move on with my day.
Greetings, cyborg.
Show yourself.
Very poor choice of words.
It's a dog, dumbass.
Wanna be French?
Have you ever heard of Marley and Me?
No.
Spoiler alert. The dog fucking dies.
No, but for real, that dog was pretty sick. But like all sick dogs, it had to be put down. So after disregarding an entire fucking mini-boss, we do a bit of epic running, epic falling.
This can't be happening! Raiden! Raiden!
We do a bit of epic running, destroy a helicopter. Honestly, the next 5 minutes is just mindless fighting, so I'm just gonna skip past that. Come on, think. There's gotta be something you can say. Make a joke about cutting them up? No, done that. I could think of a just regular joke. No, that's... no. I could tell a dad joke. No, too cheesy. Just whatever. Skip it. So after turning all of his enemies into tomato soup, Raiden finally arrives at the location he's supposed to be at to stalk on a woman. Turns out woman did receive Raiden's shitty Valentine's Day card, and turns out that she likes him back. And, well, the chemistry. It's in the air. So our hero Raiden sets off to finally get laid. But not before becoming Batman and completely fucking obliterating this guy. Holy shit! Speedrun slicing everyone into noodles like you're backed up in orders at a Chinese restaurant. Then accidentally find this Solid Snake reference.
Nice hiding spot. Wonder where he learned that from.
Now, just because I love boss fights in this game, I'm not even gonna do any funny jokes or edit over the boss fights. I'm just gonna show you the entire boss fight because the music, the sound, the gameplay, all of it, it's mwah, chef's kiss. So I'm just gonna, you know, have that play. There you go, guys.
I was wondering when you'd come, Jack the Ripper.
No one calls me that anymore. Dosaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here?
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France. And you Your reputation precedes you. Liberian, but white as snow. A natural-born killer, even as a child.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know? I'm only half French.
And?
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family. Everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that. I slaughtered dozens in Iraq, in Afghanistan. I'd found my calling.
Proud of that, are you?
What happened, happened. To be honest, I found it quite dull. My enemies fell like domino, one after another. Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift, without challenge, without purpose. At times, I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause to die for. And then, I met him.
Who?
And I knew what I had been missing. His ideals gave my life meaning. Ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I protect the weak.
Still? So naive.
And if I must kill to protect them, then so be it.
It seems we have less in common than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them. Don't you want to play? Go to hell! Do not disappoint me. Let's have a little fun. It is over. Don't fuck with me, boy.
Mistro, report! Your vitals are dropping.
I lost. So this is how they felt.
What?
Dying. For a cause.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I am sorry. He was too much.
I do not need apology. I need you alive.
But I know you will never fall.
What? What is this talk about?
Je t'aime. De tout mon corps.
Je t'aime. Mister, you never...
Suicide hotline.
I'm going to do it.
No, don't. You have so much to live for.
I'm going to do it.
Don't do it, asshole.
But why the hell not?
You have a wife.
No, I don't. You kind of just, like, killed her. So... yeah, I'm gonna blow myself up.
Oh, okay, then it's justified.
Wee! So after Russian guy blew himself up, that's kind of... yeah, that about wraps up the second chapter. Yeah. Jesus, that's fucked up.
Amogus.
Crash, shawty at the crib and she shaking all that. Whoa, let me go. I used to empty out clips of boba, now we're low, slow. Fire on the beat, you gon' have to drop and roll. Shout out Tanner Brody, always really wanted more. I just had to make the song. Yeah, shawty so in love, got her taking off her thong. Cooking in the kitchen, activity without tongs. Used to do some sneaky shh, now I know what's wrong. What you really want? You want music on me gone.